For us, we going live. We late.
We ain't late.
We live right now.
That's that old school shit right there. I like that.
Listen, y'all see my girl Mo. Mo want to know. It's the merciful.
I want to know.
No. We live.
I want to know.
We live in the mix, Mo. What's going on?
Yeah, in the building.
Easy. Easy right now. Y'all already know what it is.
That's it.
Mo want to know. Live podcast. Y'all know what's going on. This is how we going to do it. We got a bunch of things we going to talk about. We got a bunch of situations we ready to lay down.
Yes.
Listen, man. Last time y'all seen us, man, we had some real serious topics. We got real personal. And listen, man, it was real. It was real. It was real. It was real, man. Today,
It was good.
Today it's going down.
It's going down today because I have some shit I really want to talk about. All right. But I'm going to let you go first. I don't know what you got on your mind tonight. So I'll save mine. I'll go second.
No. Listen. We and you was going back and forth a little earlier. And
we were.
It was some real personal stuff. And I want the people to really jump on this with us this time, man. And I want them to really vibe and really let us know how they feel about what we're talking about.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So hit us on the joint. Make sure y'all hit us. It's Chop Chiefs TV.
I can't see the chat box, Rod. Can you see the chat box?
Yeah, I can see the chat box.
Okay, so you just read the questions as they come along or whatever.
Right.
Because I can't see that. So.
You know what I mean? I can see it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can see it and whatever. Anytime something pop up on there, I'll be able to feed it to you.
Okay.
Feed it to us, and then we'll go back and forth with it. I'm gonna check the YouTube link so everybody can see. The YouTube link is up.
Cool.
The YouTube link is moving. Check the YouTube link so everybody can see.
Okay, good.
YouTube
we in the mix.
Moving.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean? So we
in the mix.
We live and direct. We live and direct. So we want y'all to hit us up, talk to us, vibe with us, like we here. Mo, man, hit us with that first situation because it's a question layout, but hit us with that first situation.
It's a situation, and everybody has an opinion. It just got really hot the other night when I was getting my wig placed. I was getting my lace front. I took that bitch off because it was just way too hot. Before I get into my story, in case I forget, ladies, next week, okay, know the assignment. We're gonna take it all off, okay? All the wigs, all the weaves, all the installations, you get what I'm saying? We taking them shits off and we gonna bare our hair, okay? Because at the end of the day, we beautiful just the way we are. I got caught up in the shit too. I said it last week. I'm gonna show you my latest wig right here that I just bought recently. Okay, here's my head. Robbie laughing this shit at my head. But you know what it is, Rob. When you wake up, you see one of these next to your girl's bed. All right, let's keep it real. This is my latest little joint. All right. So I'm proud of her. But I thought about it. One of the guys I was just dealing with recently that we're still really close. And I was putting on all these wigs trying to get ready for my grandmother's 100th party. And, I had to really look like a looker because, I was hosting. Right. I'd be all on you. So I was like, I got to get my best wig. And so I'm trying all kind of those different wigs on. And he looked at me like with the face. He was like, well, what about your real hair? Why you don't wear your real hair? Right. And I'm like, damn, I never thought I would hear a man that I was dating with or that I was seeing or whatever say, like, what's up with your real hair? I like it like that. Because, like, I really got the Florida Evans joint going on. Like I told you last week, Robbie laughing, but, Kobe was hard on this.
You had the low fro.
Yo. Y'all ladies know what I'm talking about. During COVID, y'all couldn't get your hair done either, okay? All y'all stylists were scared. And them bitches was like, the salon is shut down. Okay. So y'all didn't get your hair done either. And if you had a relaxer like me, your hair was popping off from the relaxer part to your natural hair. Okay. Just like everybody else. So y'all know what it is. So when he said that, I came to an epiphany and I was like, God damn, I am beautiful with my damn Good Times Florida Evans flow I have going on. So I said, you know what? We're gonna make it a challenge, okay? We're gonna do the take it off, okay? Because it's getting hot out here in the summertime, and y'all know them shits feel like helmets on your head, okay? Them hot ass wigs and shit feel like you wearing a goddamn helmet.
Yeah,
so,
y'all be doing this.
Y'all be doing this shit, and not just because it itches, but because y'all trying to get some ventilation going on in your shit. Because it's hot.
I told my homegirl, I said, man, you're gonna give yourself a concussion. Bang it on your head like that, you're gonna get a serious concussion.
A smooth concussion, okay?
Well, I said,
listen,
your head be looking good, but you're gonna give yourself a concussion.
I'm telling you, gonna pass smooth out. So here's my thing. It's getting hot out here, so take off all your wigs, okay? Right. It's getting hot out here, so take off all your wigs. We're gonna bare our hair. I want y'all to come in. I want y'all to take off your shit. I'm gonna take out these, because this right here is I'm looking like the Queen Latifah Set It Off. Yeah. Right here with the Set It Off braids. This was just my protective style to put my wig on. Y'all ladies know what that is. So but so the protective style is still in. It's looking crazy. But next week I'm taking out the braids. I'm putting all my wigs on the heads, and we taking our hair off, ladies, because that really ain't our hair, and we're gonna get to our shit, and we beautiful in our shit. Okay?
Cause y'all beautiful, and like, you know, give a man a chance to see y'all the way y'all really are.
How about it?
Like what? Like why? Because he's gonna see you eventually. When the eyelashes come off, all the makeup come off, the wig come off,
baby.
When everything come off, and he roll over, he like, where the girl what I came in here with?
I promise you, because in the morning, I was gonna say in the morning, but probably in the middle of the night. If the sex get too serious, baby, your eyelashes are going to slide off, okay? Because ain't no glue in the world gonna be able to hold them on when you have a serious sex session. So the eyelashes is gonna slide off. That wig, depending on which one you have on, especially if you have on headband wig, trust me from experience,
everything coming off.
It's coming off in the middle of the situation.
Everything coming off, man.
So when he roll over in the morning, in a minute, when they start to hanging, I get to taking them off and putting them on the table. Okay, when he wake up in the morning, he thought that shit was a centipede. He start brushing that shit off the goddamn nightstand.
When you get out the shower, you wash your hair. You get out the shower. Don't put no makeup on. Brush your hair, comb your hair. However you do it, take a picture of yourself, because when the last time you seen you?
How about that?
When the last time have some of you women seen yourselves?
How about it? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of these installations, Rob, that's when they put on, that's when people go to the experts and they get the lace front glued down and sprayed down and whatnot. Some of them installations can stay on for 2 weeks. I've heard some girls say that they kept their wig on a month. So that means they sleeping in that joint and waking up in that joint a whole month. So when's the last time you seen you? Because you've been wearing that damn wig for a month.
Listen, I be watching on these channels and on these pages. Like, you see the chick and you see her, and they'll show her through the whole transformation, and she looked like a total different person. She done did the lay down. She done cut the edges off. She done put the makeup on.
That's the lay down.
She's 2 shades darker. I mean, lighter.
Lighter.
2 shades lighter. Her joints, her nose look pointy. I don't know with makeup. I don't know how the hell they do that. Like, her jawline, like, she turned into a different. I be like, unbelievable.
And let me tell you, because I'm a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for years. So I know exactly what you're talking about, and I know how to do it. I know how to create it. It's something else. You could take one ugly ass girl and turn her into a princess. I swear on everything. Contour the nose is wide, because I got a big ass nose too. So you get the contouring that thing and highlighting over here, and you get the doing over here and getting a contour. Baby, they look like something. You hear what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So yeah, so I'm challenging y'all. Just take it off. It's getting hot out there. Just take off all your wigs. It's okay. We just check out what you look like, because I guarantee you somebody gonna like that shit. And if they don't, and they want to see the fake you, then you don't need that Negro anyway,
How about
or that
that?
female anyway.
How about that?
Whichever relation, however you do your relationship, you don't need them.
Because y'all want to talk about, oh, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't this, he ain't that, but ain't no part of you.
Nope.
So how you gonna point the finger? Oh, he fat, he this, he that,
he broke. That's the main thing. He broke. He ain't got nothing. His credit score is low. And you coming to the table with a lace front. You went and got your eyelashes put on, the permanent, semi-permanent one that they glue on and stay on for like a year or two. I don't know how long the bitches stay on, but they be on. Not that they ain't the overnight joint.
And you got a bulletproof vest on. You got a giant girdle on, holding everything together. You like, come on, for real.
Listen. Or you got your ass gun in Colombia or Mexico, or wherever they go. Yeah. You got a whole situation, and you looking at the dude you with, or the possible guy that you want to have come into your life, and you got a whole top 10 of what he needs to be, but you ain't even who you say you are.
You ain't close to who you are. And let me say this, man. This is real. This is some real talk to women, right? The same dude you chasing, there's 10 other chicks chasing that same dude. You done went and got your whole situation. You done spent 50 racks on your whole situation. And the same dude you chasing, there's 10 other chicks looking some better than you.
Mm-hmm.
And they chasing him too.
Mm-hmm.
What are your chances? Like, so... And then you did all that. You did all that to yourself. Oh, I want to make myself look good, but okay. Now you got to change everything. You got to change your style. You got to change. You got to change your. You got to get a new wardrobe. You got to do all of this stuff now, and like, you a big fake. You a big fake. You know what I mean? And you want to talk about the man that he ain't what he supposed to be, but you fake.
Talk
you ain't
about
got
it.
your stomach done, titties lift, butt done. You don't got all that. But you pointing your finger at the guy, telling him that that ain't what I want. I need top tier. Just about 4 months ago, you wasn't top tier. And even though you got your body done, you still ain't top tier.
Sometimes, baby, listen, I've seen some jobs, and I'm like, you flew all the way over to Taiwan or wherever the hell. I mean, they be going, oh, you flew all the way over there to come back, and your shit deflated after 2 months, and then you got to fly back, or what?
I heard the chick, she's one of the rapper chicks. I don't know which one it was, the City Girls, or one of the chicks. She said, listen, don't touch my ass because I just got it done and I'm still healing. So don't touch my ass. Nobody, please don't hit my ass. I'm like,
yep.
I'm like, for real?
We're in a whole fire high for about 4 years.
Like,
baby, listen.
So you with the guy. So now you with the guy, right? He can't have sex with you for a while because your body healing.
And you got on the fire.
That's what they call it?
It's called a fire. It literally is a body girdle. So it starts here, like say like your bra strap, but it's a thick ass bra strap, and it goes all the way down your breast. Come on down, all the way down here, into some look like little shorts. Like it go down to all the way. Now if you had your BBL,
like a spank, like you wearing spank.
You wearing one tight ass spank.
But here's the thing.
You're not supposed to take it off only when you shower, and then after that you put it right back on. So that was my question to somebody who had it done. So how do you have sex? And then I realized that it is a hole there, underneath, in between your legs and stuff, for you to be able to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. There's a whole little opening right there for you to be able to, eliminate yourself without having to take it down, because you got to keep it on and hold all that shit together. So I'm like, okay, well, you can have sex with the fire hat on. Makes sense. You got the whole layer, whatever. But there's a guy that I know, right? We just talked about this last week, and he said he took a chick out. They went for the weekend, right? And not so much that he was expecting sex, but it's nice. You know what I mean? You romancing, your lady, you're going out,
Right.
you're enjoying yourself, you're out on a town. It was real nice where they went. They spent the whole weekend together. And when she got in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Well, he was in the bed first. So she comes out the bathroom and gets in the bed with the joint on.
Damn.
So he looking like, what the fuck? When you gonna take that off?
Yeah, what do we have?
And she's
A
like, I
wrestling
can't.
match?
I can't take it off because I have my body done, so I have to keep it on. So I said to him, well, you can't have sex, in the whole area. You could get to where you got to go. He said, nah. He said that shit turned him on so bad, he turned over and went to sleep. He said after that, the next day, the weekend was over, they got in the car and he just went on the fuck home and dropped her off because he said it was a turn off. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking, and I talked to like my other male friends and they like, the thing about it is this, they don't see the shit that we see.
No.
Y'all do not, unless we point that shit out, most of all of that shit you trying to go fix, or you trying to get bleaching cream for, your stretch marks, your scars, your titties hang low, and your nipples are looking down at your sandals. Half of that shit. Half of that shit. I told you that shit earlier around when we was kicking it. We were talking about something, and I said, listen, my titties is sagging, them bitches is looking at my shoes, okay?
Terrible.
Baby, I'm 45, and
Right.
I know I look goddamn good for 45, okay?
Right.
4 kids later, they grown, and a grandbaby that just turned 1, and I still look like I did 10 years ago. So ain't nobody mad. So if I gotta sacrifice my titties, I'll sacrifice my titties. I'm fine with that, okay? You know what I mean? If I have to put on one of them goddamn raps that you buy off of TikTok and Facebook, it's like a big wide ass band, and you just keep rapping until you Velcro the bitch. Sometimes I have to wear that underdress. Fine, I'm good with that. You know what I mean? But I love me. I love where I'm at. It was a journey. I ain't gonna sit and act like I always have.
Right.
It's been a long, even from a child, you always condition from somewhere, media. We didn't have social media back then, but we had the TV, we had VH1. Remember that? We had the dances, the backup dances on the videos on VH1, and they all looked flat stomach, titties. They really weren't into big asses back then, but they still had on their thongs and their asses and shit, and they was prancing around and shit. So we've always had a model before us that we were supposed to fit. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what we were supposed to look like. And we've always felt incompetent and not enough. You know what I mean? And insecure. So through childhood all the way the fuck up to even just now, I'm finally getting to the place where I'm like, fuck that. I'm a bad bitch.
When a guy, we go out and you see something you like across the floor, you know what I mean? You see something nice and she's looking nice and she looking sexy and you ease up on her and you're like, hey, man, and you go to touch her waist and you feel that bulletproof vest thing like she got like that already in your mind. You like, damn, like damn, do she got the joint that clips on in the front, or do she got the zipper joint that
on the
side that could come off easy? Like, this is going to be a job. So you like, damn, do I even want to mess around with this one? That you got to start questioning, like, do I even want to mess with this one?
Because you said that on our last show. We talked about that briefly, and you said that when you come up out of that shit, right? And she pull that thing, she zip it down, or she roll it down, however it comes off, and all that extra shit just flops on out. You like, good night. No, thank you. Because you just like.
Here's the question to the women. So you got that whole body thing on, right? But you got your shoes, you got your outfit on, but you got that body thing on because you're a little bit questionable about the biscuit pack, the stomach pack, the biscuit area, right? The food pile, what y'all call it? The food pile, whatever. So you're a little bit stinky. So you got that thing on, right?
Yeah.
And you see a dude like, and the chemistry is automatic. Y'all getting drinks, 2-step going, everything is smooth. Y'all riding together afterwards, and you like, damn, I want to get this dude something tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But I got this goddamn vest on.
Uh-huh.
Like Like, is he gonna wait when you go to the bathroom, right?
Uh-huh.
How do you, is your bag, that's why y'all get the big bags, just in case you gotta fold it and stuff it in the
So
bag.
you can hide that shit in the big pocketbook.
You gotta stuff it and
Baby, listen
and
to
stick
me.
it in the big pocketbook.
The shit we have to do, the creative shit we have to come up with so that we,
my
I'm
God.
telling you, it's a mess.
Bro, y'all go in the bathroom, take a little shower, and then you fold it up and stick it in the bag.
In the bag. In the bag. In the bag. I have to be honest. I'm a victim of the stick in the bag crew.
At least you keep it 100%.
I'm keeping it honey. And just recently, up to recently, when I got tired of that shit, because when you put that shit on, when you first put it on, it don't hurt as bad because you just put the shit on, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're looking good. You put your dress on, you like, bitch. You get in the mirror, you realize how to make your stomach kind of flat and shit because you got that shit tight. You don't think about how the shit is cutting off your oxygen because your lungs are pressed together. You know what I mean? You don't think about the fact that you might have to take a shit somewhere because you done took all your intestines and wrapped them bitches up together inside of the wrapper. You don't think about that. But baby, halfway through the night, and all my women can contest to this shit. Halfway through the night, that shit is either sticking you in your goddamn ribs, itching you under your titty area if you have the one that come up on there, so right? And I don't know about because I have a butt, so I don't have to worry about putting on the butt girl or whatever. So I just do the stomach one, right? It's a painful situation halfway through the night. You know what I mean? And I have gone, okay. And my good girlfriend that I hang out with all the time, I'm sure she's on tonight because she said she was going to join us. I ain't going to mention the name, but we go out a lot. And she'll tell you, I will pull my girdle off in the car on the way home. Yeah, I say, I will go in the club, okay, and go in that bathroom and snatch that wrap off because it feels horrible. But we put it on because we think this is what sexy is. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's supposed to be.
But I'm saying you do all this for the dude, and once you pull that thing off, and then the next day you see that your butt ain't there, they look like it was because you had the butt thing to lift your butt up. So now he looking at you now. So you like, are you still confident? Like, I got him now. Like, but you tricked him.
Well,
you tricked him.
I guess it depends. It really depends on to the extent of what you tricked them with. See, I'm just coming with the wrap, the one that closes up on your intestines. I'm not coming in there with a fake butt. You know what I mean? I'm not coming in there with, something that makes my breasts look bigger, but I'm pretty much decent in a lot of areas. You get what I'm saying?
Right, but a lot of other chicks, they got that whole package on.
Because I really honestly don't feel no type of way when I get into a situation, you know what I mean? And I have my girdle on, unless he goes to wrap his arms around my waist. Because the last thing we want as women is for y'all to touch us and feel this, not so much the Spanx, because the Spanx is kind of like more, flat, sometimes it's silky, you really can't.
Right.
But the last thing we want you to feel is them damn clips that come up here. When you go to regular, or even the joint on the side, it's still a zipper there, even though you can't see it in the front. Last thing we want you to do is come wrapping your arms around our waist, and we done revealed our goddamn a secret society that we have up underneath that goddamn dress.
Ain't nothing about that sexy.
Damn.
Not to us. Ain't nothing about that sexy.
I mean, if we got some men on, I don't know, I can't see the chat. I don't know who's on or who whatever. Right. But my question is, I know you saying it, and I know a lot of my male friends and people that I have dated, we still talk, they say the same thing, that it's not sexy. I want to see, I need to talk to some men that think that it's important because, they need them to, even if it doesn't, even if it falls out in the dark, they want to put together when they take them out to dinner. I need to know.
Yeah, let us know. Hit us up. Let us know. We're going to pull you on. We're going to pull you on the live. Let us know, you know what I mean? Let us know where y'all at. We're gonna pull this on live because we want to hear from y'all. Man,
and y'all can call in, because we could put y'all in, and y'all can come on in, and y'all can join on and come on the screen and talk to us. This is interactive. This is not just me and Rod talking shit. We want to know. Mo want to know. You know what I'm saying?
want to know.
I got questions. I got lots of questions, y'all. I just need some understanding and some clarity, because there's just some shit I don't understand, and only y'all can give it answers. You know what I mean? But I think some men
said we like the real thing.
Yeah. But Rod, there has to be some men that say, no, I disagree. I need that bitch to be wearing a lace front because I don't want to see her Florida Evans. There has to be somebody out there that feels that way.
Crazy. Yeah, my man O said we like the real thing, man. They want the real woman. They want to see the real thing. They don't want to see that fake situation. That fake situation is a turn off.
So okay, let me ask your friend O this. All right. You said you appreciate the real thing. So when we put our dress on and we getting ready to go out with y'all, and we have a fupa, and we put on that tight ass dress, you don't care if we go out with y'all and that goddamn fupa is rolled over and hanging over, touching your knees. You don't mind that?
I don't know, but what's up? She said, y'all like that stomach? Y'all like that stomach hanging out?
When we with y'all out on the town, y'all don't mind that fupa hanging over to our fucking kneecap?
Let me tell you something. It depends on how a woman carry themselves. Big chicks carry themselves. There's some big chicks I seen.
You ain't lying.
It's hell.
You're not lying.
They walk, they sexy, they move like some big chicks carry themselves.
Let me tell you. Utmost. One of my good girlfriends, okay? That bitch is a bad bitch. And if she's on here, she know who I'm talking about. Because I always tell a bitch, you motivate me. Now, I'm a thick girl, okay?
My cousin said, O said, if you know beforehand, it's cool.
Okay, so if the man knows beforehand that there's a fupa, it's cool?
Right. It's cool. They know beforehand, like, don't try to sneak it on me. And like, don't try to sneak it on me like, hey, I'm Mrs. Claus. No, don't do that. Don't play with me like that.
Okay. All right. So
I don't want to question whether you're 3 months pregnant or you're drinking a lot of beer. I don't want to do that.
Okay. All right. So if we together and you already know I got the fupa, you don't care if that shit is abundantly overflowing out of your goddamn dress while y'all out hanging out. That's not embarrassing.
It depends on how you carrying yourself.
Okay. You're right. But you're right. Like I said, I have the good girlfriend, a friend girl. I say friend girl, not my girlfriend, my friend girl. Right. And she is a large woman. And let me tell you something. She got so much confidence with her shit.
Right.
She'll put on a fucking bikini, put her waist beads on, baby. She got her belly ring. I got one too. And she put her little fucking waist beads on with her body, you know, bigger than the model was supposed to be. And she don't give a fuck. You hear what I say? She wears her confidence, and that she's already a beautiful girl, but that in and of itself is sexy. And she motivated me to be like, Mo, you better cut this shit the fuck out and put your goddamn bikini on too.
How about that?
Come on now. So your friend is right. The natural is better. It is better. But I'm just be honest with you. I don't know how comfortable I am putting on certain dresses and having my shit. And it's not like even my stomach is spilling all over, but it's a pooch. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's the way that a woman carry themselves. Some women know how to do it, and some women, it's questionable.
I guess it depends on what you're wearing. You can pull it off if you're wearing, you know, the right outfit or whatever. But, listen, I agree that natural is important. I don't put a lot of heavy makeup on. I was telling you this last week. I don't wear foundation. And a lot of people be thinking I'm bullshitting. And the guy actually that I was seeing last week, he said, yeah, you got your makeup on. I said, makeup what? He was like, your makeup. I said, let me tell you what. I said, I put on, I touch on my eyebrows, right? I put on my lip gloss, and I put on my lashes. I don't have no kind of color, blush, foundation, powder, none of that shit on my face. He thought I was lying. I took his wife's beater, and I had to wipe all over my face so he could see I wasn't bullshitting. I'm not into that no more. I don't give a fuck. However my skin is, if it's discolored in certain places, it is what it is. I'm not wearing that shit. I'm gonna put on my light lotion.
And I said this last week. Y'all got to learn how to do the fake hug, because y'all mess up a lot of dudes' shirts, a lot of dudes' suits. Y'all mess a lot of dudes' clothes up.
Put all that heavy shit on
with the hug.
Yeah, I said you got to give a Pentecostal hug, like a church hug. You just got to go. There's a light tap on the cheek.
Because you put all that makeup on a dude's suit.
And fuck it up.
We ain't gonna get it out.
That shit ain't coming out in the cleaners.
That thick makeup is not coming out of his suit. It's not coming off the collar. It's not.
The towel, especially the white towels in the hotel. I haven't learned that. We be in that bitch trying to scrub that shit out of the goddamn towel after we done fucked them all up. If you go in a hotel, it's all white sheets. So you fucking up the white sheets in the hotel when you go out with them. Just this ladies, just
terrible.
We got to do better. We got to do better.
So again, the next time we get on here, we going natural. We got.
I mean, I'm the only chick as host, co-host, so I gotta be the one, and I'm cool with it. I'm gonna put my Florida Evans. I'm taking this shit out, and I'm gonna be Florida Evans the fuck out. And you know what? I don't care.
And we want some of you women, send some pictures in of the real you.
Please do, or call in. You know what I'm saying? You go in the chat. You asked to join. Rob put you in, and you can come on camera and show us the real you. Either way, how you want to do it.
See the real you. We want to see the real you. I don't want to jump ship, but we're gonna jump to this other topic. They had a big thing talking about the guy who had a baby by the chick, and she had kids by a couple of other dudes, and he came over to bring his kids some food, right? And she flipped on him because he didn't bring food for everybody.
Yes.
We really want people to chime in on this one, man, because it's a deep conversation. It's a deep conversation. I was telling Mo that in ways it comes to, if you got a relationship with the children already, but if you built a relationship with the kids, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a deep relationship with the kids, then you can't come over to the crib and just bring something for your son or your daughter, but you got a relationship with the other kids. Don't do that.
I agree.
Don't do that. Don't violate that. I don't care if you and the chick ain't cool no more, but you built a relationship with the kids. So don't come over there just because that's going to cause separation. That's going to cause hurt. You hurt their feelings.
You're going to hurt the kids.
You're going to hurt the kids. Forget her.
That's what I'm saying.
Kids.
It ain't about her.
You hurt the kids. She did what she did, and she got 4 baby daddies, and she did what she did. And hopefully she snap out of it, and she know how to get back on into the right situation now.
Mm-hmm.
She's making better decisions. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully she's making some better decisions. If not, you still don't cause dissension with
between the kids. Absolutely, I agree.
You know
I agree.
You got to cause dissension with don't cause dissension with the kids, man.
Yeah.
So what you think about that, Mo?
I saw that video about 2 weeks ago that you're talking about on TikTok, and she was ratchet. God, she was ratchet. That'd be enough for me alone. I would have took the McDonald's back and nobody would have got it. I'd have ate the shit on the way home. Did you see? You saw the video yourself, right? With the girl yelling at the baby daddy. Oh, she was annoying. But I think the same thing. I agree. If you have a relationship with those kids and you've been around those children in the household or whatever before y'all broke up, and now y'all not together and you over here and she's over there, then it's gonna make the kids feel away. It's gonna make them feel like, they see little T-Ray with the McDonald's and the other 3 or 4 whatever don't have any, and they see you bringing it to him and they know that you was rocking with them at one point. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I've been in that situation before where I had I have 4 children, so I have one by my son's father, and then I got married and had the other ones, right? And even now, my second son, who's not my from my first, he'll look at my oldest and say, "Well, damn, he has so and so, and he's able to get so and so for Christmas, and he feels a way about it." But I'm like, but that's his dad, and that's how he. But it's messed up because my second son's dad, rest in peace, because he passed away. But at the time, he wasn't doing nothing for them. And it made him feel away. But it wasn't like my son's father was doing it like, oh, was screw them kids, because he had no relationship with them. So I could see what it does to the kids firsthand.
Right.
It made him feel like shit. Like, why can't I get those things? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that would be messed up if that was the case. I really don't know what that girl's situation was. If the dude was in the kids' lives and then he wasn't, I don't know what it was. But I agree. You bring McDonald's for one, you bring it for all if he was in their life and you establish some kind of relationship with them kids.
Right. Exactly. It got to be like that. You know what I mean? It got to it. You know what I mean? I can't see it no other way. I can't see it no other way. Like what other way it is? Because the kids ain't at fault.
That's what I'm saying. They have nothing to do with her hold'em.
And if you don't got enough, okay, bro, cool. If you don't got enough money to buy something for all the kids, then don't do that. You know, I'm not saying make your child suffer, but try to do something, get something where everybody can share.
Yeah.
Everybody can share, or call her. Like, did everybody eat yet? Did
my son
eat yet? You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what can I buy? What can I buy for everybody? Like, I don't got that much.
I mean, you can get a goddamn hot and ready for $5.
Communication is everything.
You can get a hot and ready pizza for $5 and everybody can eat off of that shit.
You could get two pizzas and everybody could get right.
$10 to give you 2 hot and readies, and you can go on in there and so the kids don't feel away.
If kids don't feel away,
it's a way to do it. It's a way to do it. Or and if you feel like you don't want to do it for whatever your personal reasons are why you feel like you shouldn't have to, that's fine too. Maybe you could ask Qualisha to let T-Ray come outside, let T-Ray come outside and have his McDonald's in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Bring him out in the car, take him around the corner.
Take him around. You know what I mean? It's things you could do so them kids don't have to feel like shit. You know what I mean?
2 hot and readies and a 64 ounce and a couple of plastic cups. And everybody could go.
And everybody's happy. Qualisha might be able to eat some too.
Or you could go get a case of oodles and noodles.
Listen, come on and talk about it. And everybody love. Who the fuck don't eat oodles and noodles?
You could go get you a case of crackhead soups. Everybody eating them. Everybody tripping.
The upstate Green Correctional Facility specials.
You get a case of crackhead soup,
baby.
Everybody's
eating. They might be able to have 2. Okay.
They might be able to get 2.
2 apiece. Listen.
A case of crackhead soup only costs $5. A case. It's like 16 in the case.
Depending on what store you get it from, the supermarket you get it from, I think they're like 20 cents a joint.
Yeah, like 28 cents a situation.
Listen, it can be done.
Listen, man.
I'm not in the business of hurting kids' feelings. I'm pro children. I love the kids. Anybody that know me know I love the kids. And I just could not see them feeling away because you trying to prove a point that Qualisha was hoeing around and having a bunch of babies that don't belong to you. The kids still feel like shit. They don't have nothing to do with the hold'em. You know what I mean?
Nothing to do with their moms being a thought. You know what I mean? Like she made a lot of bad decisions. Like you can't keep making those bad decisions though. You can't give the cooch up at the first date.
That's a whole nother topic, babe, because we talked about, listen, me and my friend girl talked about that shit too. How long should he wait? And she brought up an excellent point. And let me tell you what she said. And I think we talked about that shit today, even yesterday or today. And I was like, wow, that's an awesome way to put it. She said, when you go to your job and you first get hired, right?
Right.
Before you get the benefits, what do? Put your ass on a probationary period.
On a probationary situation.
You can't, I don't even think you can accrue like personal days and all of that other extra shit. I think you might even have to wait. Certain jobs will make you wait for the medical and health and dental benefits.
That's right. Background check, all that good stuff.
You get the job and you can't even get your dental benefits, all that in the beginning. You probationary period. So they don't even let you just get the goods as soon as you get the goddamn job. You got to prove yourself for 90 days.
You got to prove yourself for 90 days, man.
So why would you go on, go into a situation and just, you know what I mean, just let them, just slap it on them? My grandmama said, why buy the cow if they can get the milk for goddamn free? I never forget that. I was raised on that saying. She said it all the time. And every time I would get into a relationship, And sometimes maybe I gave my all too fast or I let him in too quick. I think about that shit like, yo, he's getting the damn milk for free. He's not gonna commit.
That's serious. That's serious.
So no, ain't nothing wrong with putting his ass on a probationary period. I think we should. Your job makes you do it. His job made him do it. So why shouldn't you? Exactly. Let him prove himself before he can get them goddamn benefits.
Exactly. He's not supposed to be able to. He's not supposed to be able to cash in that easily.
No.
He ain't supposed to. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like,
some women think that if you make him wait too long, then he gonna go get it from somewhere else. My answer to that is 9 times out of 10, he getting it from somewhere else any damn way. Now, I'm not trying to bash men. No, I ain't trying to get into all of that and saying y'all are all fucked up and y'all are all dogs. I'm not gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is chances are, and let's just keep it real, if you're single coming into a new thing with a woman, you might have had, you probably got a few little situations that you have going on. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So if you feel like you don't give it up right away, he gonna move on. He probably already getting some with all of the rest of the other situations that he had going on before he met you.
Right.
So, what's the point? Make him wait.
Make him wait. But how long is the dude supposed to wait?
That depends on the woman. I guess that everybody has their own time frame that they think that, okay, now he's worthy to get it. Some people do the 90-day rule. What was that movie? I think it was Tyler Perry's movie. What was he? How long was he saying he's to act like a woman, think like a man?
Yeah,
how long was that waiting period? Huh?
Steve Harvey was saying that, right?
That's his shit. Okay. How long was he saying you're supposed to make him wait? I can't remember.
It was like 90 days.
It was 90 days. Okay. See?
That's a long time.
How is that? Okay, that's a long time with her. You already got other situations going on, Rob, and most men do. So it ain't like you ain't getting none.
No, but see, you trying to lock in with Shorty, right? 90 days. She's trying to give you she's trying to give some kind of understanding, and before she bend over and bust it wide open, right? Y'all done went out once, you know what I mean? Like, you done went out once or twice with the chick, you know what I mean? Y'all done hugged and kissed, He might have touched a titty one time or squeezed you and kissed you, like, y'all ain't make it to the crib yet. You really trying to hold it up. But shit, as a woman, you getting a little thirsty too.
Yeah.
You feeling them, you getting a little thirsty too. So it's like a good 2 weeks done went by now, and you starting to contemplate the hit. You know what I mean? You contemplating, you plot. He plotting on you,
and you plotting on him too. Let's just keep it real, because you want to hump too, goddamn. Let's not even say the fun. With every kiss and with every titty squeeze, you feeling like you ready to get that shit going.
Yeah.
Listen, let's just keep it real. You whisper in my ear the wrong way, we gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
So it's real. So it's not like we ain't feeling it. We just trying to hold it back because we feel like you should prove yourself worthy of us. Because let me say this like this. Because I was saying this too to my friend. I said the other day, I was like, women don't realize, and they wrote books about this shit, but it just kind of dawned on me just recently, like, we don't realize the power that we have in our pussies. We don't.
Right.
I was telling you this earlier.
Right.
And I said, if nobody was giving you no pussy, right? If you couldn't find one female to hump on, what would you do? Because masturbating is just not going to do it.
Nah, masturbating just ain't going to do it.
The orgasm ain't even the same.
It'll hold you there for a minute, but it ain't going to.
It's not going to do. It's not going to do. Okay, so I was a correction officer, so I was able to see a lot of little shenanigans and shit going down in the jail. So what men would do, right? This is disgusting, but I don't care. We keep it real on our show. What they would do when they couldn't get no booty, and when they couldn't get no conjugals, is they would get a piece of chicken breast.
Chicken breast.
Chicken breast, Ra.
Who doing that? Chicken breast.
Ra, listen to what I'm saying.
No way.
Follow me. We're talking about trying to recreate a situation that is kind of like mimic a vagina. You take your chicken breast. All right. I ain't make this shit up now. Don't put it on me. They took a chicken breast, they sliced it slightly, right? Now just contemplate in your mind. Just do a visual.
You're stupid.
Just do a visual with me. You slice it and you open it up. It kind of reminds you, you know what I mean? It kind of resembles it a smidge, right? It's white. It's pink. It don't resemble mine. It's pink. But the point I'm making to you is that they would take the chicken breast and they would put it in the mattress of the bed, and they would get busy with the bed and the chicken breast, right?
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's real deal shit. Okay, I've seen a lot of shit. So my thing is, if you weren't able to get
that's a lot of work right there, man.
You got to know somebody in the kitchen and everything. Get you a good chicken breast. But
yeah, you get you a fresh chicken breast from the kitchen. You got to be locked in some form of fashion.
Listen, that's a lot of sweet. That's a lot of bartering of fucking honey buns and shit. Listen, if y'all wasn't getting it from nobody, what would y'all do? Because masturbating's not gonna do it. What would you do? You would have a bit of an issue, wouldn't you?
It'd definitely be an issue.
We got power in our pussy and we don't use it. We don't use it
at all.
If we don't give it up right away, that ain't gonna make y'all go nowhere. If anything, that's gonna make y'all chase us even harder. Because y'all are men and y'all are down for the chase. Y'all are created to hunt and to chase, right?
No, we with the chase.
So naturally, it would be more of a turn on if we held it back. Because you're gonna be intrigued, like, wait a minute. I'm able to hump on all these chicks, but this one chick won't give it up. And your ego and your natural ability and your natural instinct to hunt and chase is gonna kick in, and you're gonna be chasing that chick. I promise you. I promise you. You know what I'm talking about, right? You done been around the block 80,000, 50, 100, and million times. The fuck? You've been around the block, Rod. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
I done walked the yard a few times.
Okay. So does it intrigues you when you trying to figure out what is it about her, why she won't give me no buns?
That's a situation.
Yeah. But you're gonna chase even harder, right or wrong?
That's a part of the game.
Yeah.
It's called run, catch, and kiss.
Run what?
Run, catch, and kiss.
Listen.
You know the game.
Ladies, hear me when I tell you. Hold on to your coochie, your pocketbook, your vagina, your vajayjay, whatever you call it. Hold on to it. It's so precious and powerful. I don't give a damn what they say. I don't care what the men try to make you feel like because you won't give it up. Give them the 90-day probationary period that their job has given them. They didn't quit the job when they was getting a 90-day probation and they was getting vetted for 90 days, right?
But y'all just as thirsty as we are. And we ain't the thirsty ones too. Y'all just as thirsty as we are.
I'm not denying my thirst. Baby, listen to me. I'm going to be real. The older I get, the higher my sex drive. Okay?
There you go.
And they said when I got to be in my 40s, I would be climbing the walls. From my birthday of my 40th birthday, from the day of my 40th birthday, I was on the ceiling. Okay, fuck the walls. I was on the ceiling. So I can tell you that we are, we do like sex. We want sex.
Right.
But that's not the point. The point is I'm not giving it up to you unless I know that I see something in you that makes me feel like you're worthy of this. This is some powerful shit.
So you meet the dude in the club, right? You meet the dude in the club. Things look right. Y'all laughing. Y'all joking. Y'all on that third drink. You know what I mean? Y'all on that third drink.
Yeah, because by the third drink, I'm ready to lay down on the floor and give it to him.
Third drink. and
Shit.
you and him done got that vibe.
Yeah.
That vibe is going.
Yeah.
You done rubbed on you a couple times. You done felt the hammer. You done felt the hammer. You like, God damn, I'm ready to go. You like, I'm ready to go.
Once you brush up against it and size him up and realize that it's gonna be a good time when y'all get back to the hotel, I ain't gonna lie, you be like, shit. It's not easy to hold back.
So you done did that one night stand. You done slid in that one night stand, and he done went his way. You went your way. You sit in the crib. The next morning like, damn, why I do that? I feel like such a thought.
Okay, I'll say this too. It depends on what you're looking for.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm done with my husband. Thank you, God. But that's another story. I am single. I am happy to be single, and I don't want a man. I don't. Okay.
How about that?
So, as I said, it depends on what you're looking for as a woman. If you're looking for a man and you want to be in a relationship, then the last thing you should be doing is giving that shit up on some one night stand shit. That's when you need to really hold that 90-day rule, hold that shit close to your heart, and really live that shit, not humbling him until that 90 days or whatever time you decide is the time. But if you like me and you just want to, you know what I'm saying? I got a tattoo on my arm. If the camera could show you what it says, I live by this. I live by this tattoo. I do not want to be with anybody. I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy myself. And I don't have no 90-day rule for none of that shit, because I'm not vetting you. I don't want to see if you're going to be worthy of me being involved or anything. I just want to get what I need and just go home and take a nap.
Right. Right. and that's just how you feel.
And that's just how I feel about it.
That's how you feel.
That's how I feel. So if you're the woman that wants a husband, you looking for a husband, then the last thing you want to do is stop and find you a room after the club and just go ahead on and slap that shit on him, because then you will be like the next day like, damn, I feel like such a thought. But if you like me and you really don't want to be bothered with him anyway, and you do the test and you rub up against him during the dance or something, and you size him up and you realize that you're going to enjoy yourself that night, then go ahead on and just go and enjoy yourself.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself.
God damn it, enjoy yourself. Because I'm enjoying myself.
You have a good time, and don't be thinking about it. Just go ahead and do it.
That's how I feel about it. But that's just me. So yeah, that's that on that.
If that's what it is, that's what it is. That 90-day rule is bogus.
It ain't even no rule. There ain't no 90 days and there ain't no rule. I'm just gonna do the test, do the Graves test. We call it the Graves test. Yeah, because you just don't want to be forward with your sin, just grab on them. Sometimes you might, but sometimes you just want to be discreet about it. So you just kind of brush on.
What you mean? I didn't get that. Wait a minute. No.
You just said you be in a club.
Brush against it. What? What part of the game is that? You mean brush against it?
Right. Let me get something to fan myself with, because I'm premenopausal and I'm getting hot. Listen,
I'm trying to bring Nicole on right now. I just sent her an invite.
Okay.
I'm waiting for her to jump on. Nicole ain't jump on yet. I just sent her an invite, Nicole. You got to click that invite so I can bring you on. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for her to come on right now.
Rob, you just said it in the beginning. You said when you do, I forgot which word you used, but basically you were saying we size them up. We feel that it's a situation. That's what we do to get to it. We got to brush up against it some kind of way to see what's happening over there.
Hold on. We got one right now.
Hey, Coach Nicole.
listen,
heard you talking about me, so I
Yes,
decided to get
ma'am. I know
on.
who's tuned in. This is a
Nicole.
good girlfriend. Friend
I
girl.
knew you were talking about me, so I said, let me get on.
So Coach Nicole, so how many days do you wait before you jump the fence?
Days. Something else.
I mean, it's anywhere between 180 and maybe 365. Because I'm a whole listen. I don't know what Mo has told you about me. I know she has said some things that we have talked about amongst ourselves, but I recognize the power of my womb.
Right.
And it's certain things that I cannot participate in being in the spirituality that I'm in. I cannot cohabitate. I cannot sleep with anybody because I recognize that spirits transfer. I recognize that if that person has, if they're dealing with depression, anxiety, loneliness, desperation, that's going to be transferred into my womb because I, as a woman, I'm a receiver. I receive everything that man gives to me. So if he's only giving me breadcrumbs, then I'm going to be over here starving.
Okay, real quick. So how do you keep him? How do you keep him stringing along? Because you talking about a long time. That's like jail bed.
Oh, let me. My conversation is golden.
What are you doing to keep him? What are you doing to keep him hanging on the thread?
Because I listen to him. I make him feel like a king. I hold space for him to be vulnerable. A lot of me can't be vulnerable. I give him what he's not getting out in these streets. That's why they keep coming back. That's why they keep calling my line 3 or 4 years later, because they was like, nobody listens to me like you do. Nobody has validated me like you do.
So you made good grits.
It's been 5 years.
Right.
Huh?
Did you say she made good grits?
I said, so you make good grits.
I do. Monique she knows that I have good grits. Her nana even validated that I got good grits.
Listen, if I'm not getting if I gotta wait that long to get the box, you gotta feed me at least. So you must make good grits.
I do. I'm an excellent cook. I have to. Women are nurturers at heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nurturer. So you can get some grits and maybe some of sausage or whatever you may prefer. Pause. But yeah, I'm a good cook. I'm an excellent cook. Monique will tell you. I'm the only person that can make.
She throws it down. She throws it down. Now here's what I want to ask you, Ron.
Right.
So, because she said some real good shit. Because there's a lot of shit in there outside of the sex that y'all need as men that she's saying she provides. That even though y'all not getting the cat right away, y'all gonna stay because she's providing a lot of shit that y'all need.
Because men are simple creatures, right? And a lot of men are fragile creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And,
very.
And the right words, the right talk, the right moment, you could have him mastered without even touching him.
That's I do that all the time.
Right. It can happen.
Listen, I have the gift of gab, baby. You can't out-talk me. You cannot tell me. Listen, I can use words on you, baby, and you be like, what the fuck did you just say? Because that's the sexiest shit I ever said. And I might be calling you a dumb motherfucker, but you would never know it.
But when you pour the gravy on the mashed potatoes, it's all that though.
I'm telling you.
I'm asking you.
Listen to me.
You pour the gravy on the mashed potatoes, it's all that.
It's all that and more. It's more than what they could ever think or imagine. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I got somebody that want to rebuttal that. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I got
Hold on,
somebody
bro.
that's gonna rebuttal that.
I ain't got my glasses on. What's his name? Or what's his name?
Organized boss.
Organized boss. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. I was listening to the topic, but I know why my brother added me. So what are we going to do? Do I got to put the
He
gloves
said,
on, Rob?
Just explain to him how long is your situation before a man is able to lay down beside you and partake in festivities.
Festivities.
Okay. The one right there in the red, I heard her say 90 days and better. First of all,
No. She said that 90-day thing, she heard about that, but she'll jump in the water if it's warm.
Because
Okay.
I'm not looking for a relationship, but I said I understand the 90-day because when you go on your job, they make you wait. They give you a probationary period. And it's 90 days, and you adhere to that. But when it comes to a relationship, you're like, no, 90 days is too long. But you accept it with your job because you understand what it's about.
Okay, but
Coach Nicole said, go ahead, Coach Nicole.
What did you say, Coach?
How long,
What?
Coach Nicole?
What say you, Coach? Because
You break.
can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Organization boss, am I saying it right?
Organized boss.
Organized boss. He's saying, what do you say about that whole 90-day rule situation? What's your take on it?
That's my take on it, because there's no way that you can know somebody in a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds for me to be. Do you understand that we as a Black people have a high rate of HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, the clap, and everything else going on?
The clap.
Do you understand that your body is sacred? Your body, that's your body. That's your spirit lives.
No, your body is sacred. But what it is that and I hate to say it against our Black women, but they try to use that sometimes as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I use this scenario. If you eat some crackers, right, and you ate them on Tuesday, and you ate them crackers next Tuesday, it's the same old crackers. You know what I'm saying? It's the same old crackers. I'm not saying you ain't supposed to wait and just, you trying to figure out what the man has got going. But then again, a lot of women have a lot of underhanded things that they got with themselves too. You know what I'm saying? They looking for the man to do this.
That's what I'm trying to figure out too. It's like it should be mutual respect between both parties. Like, I respect you enough and I see you as divine enough to be able to wait. Even though I can see your future without you even opening up your mouth, I'm waiting on you to come into alignment with who you are, and I'm still working. Like, we both are evolving, and we meet each other with. But there can't be no love. Like, a lot of us are using lust as a precursor to love.
They are.
Yo, Mo.
Yes, sir.
She got that good Southern drawl. She got that good Southern situation. So I know her bitch is good.
Baby! Shout out to Joy! She's from Tennessee, okay? There's a reason why she gonna make your ass wait.
But Coach, this what it has to, like I say, a lot of women try to use that, and some women aren't worthy of certain things because they might see you and Mo have certain things, they aspire to certain things. So they'll tell a man, oh, you need to take me to STKs, or you need to buy me this bag. Who said you were worthy of that stuff? What have you done to get that? This is why I say I have an invisible table, but when you hit it, it's like this. You can hear it. So I split the table in half. I ask, what do you bring to the table? Because I know what I bring to the table.
But we see, I don't know if you were listening when we first came on, and me and Rock touched on that. Did you hear us? We were talking about the standard women have this top 10. We were talking about that, and we were saying that women come to the table with their ass done from Nicaragua, with their titties done from Colombia. They got on a faja. You can't get through. Rock calls it a bulletproof vest. She got on that lace front down here. She got her lashes done, her brows done. She got her nails put on. Everything about the chick is fake. But at the same time, same women come to the table with a top 10 list on what the man is supposed to do. His credit score got to be 1,000. He got to come to the table with $500 million. We come to the table with all this list of shit, but you coming to the table as who are you? You're not even coming to the table with your authentic self. I agree with you on that.
Exactly. My credit score got to be and I'm happy to say I'm in the 8s. My credit score got to be in the 8s, but she coming to me with a 536.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
I agree. My thing is we have this hyperbole type syndrome. My thing is, as we progress in the relationship, we should be asking questions. What does it benefit me to be promoted to your girlfriend and vice versa? Because that's what they're gonna ask you on your job. And the reason why you make it different is your job.
I don't want no girlfriend. Nicole, I didn't want no girlfriend. I think you look sexy. We had a good time tonight, and I want to hit you.
The answer is no.
Coach said, hell no. I, on the other hand, can look at my tattoo and tell you if anybody, you know what the tattoo say, right?
Yeah.
I don't want no man either. You know what I'm saying? I did the brush up test and I'm good. I've been married twice and had to go through a bunch of bullshit. I'm not looking for no man, but I do need to have my sexual desires met. So I'm cool with her.
Nicole not with the one night stand.
She's not with the one. She's in a different stage of her life.
No, and when you know yourself, my heart is not set up like that. It's not. And every woman thinks that you can be a city girl, and you really from the country. I'm from the country. We don't do shit like that.
Okay, does that come from trial and error?
Wait. Yeah, in the country, there's some fast asses in the country now.
Asses in the country, but I want one of them. I think it has a lot to do with it. You knowing who you are and what you deserve as men and women. You know good and well with where you are in your life with your credit score at 800 things, going in the trajectory that you want. There's a certain asset that you need in a woman, and you have to be able to tell the difference between an asset and a liability. Every man and every woman is not. I believe in the corporate law that says that you hire fast and fire and hire slow and fire fast. I will quit somebody in mid-conversation. If you start talking at the side of your neck and you start looking crazy, baby, goodbye. You are blocked. I don't have anything else to say to you, but God bless. And you won't ever talk to me again because my time is still valuable.
I respect what you're saying, and I'm not in a disagreement with it at all. But I'm a fly nigga and I'm a fly cat. I'm in the club and I appreciate what you're saying. Thank you. And I'll see you later. I'm going over there to talk to another girl.
Absolutely. I agree with that. And there was no code broken that, equal swap and a squander.
I might be a little mad that it took me 3 drinks to find that out, but
listen, it's cool because usually I'm gonna have my own drink anyway.
Pretty much.
Buying me a drink ain't appeasing.
Right.
Please,
this is the mentality. This is the mentality of brothers in the club.
Absolutely.
Okay, but can I say this now?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. This goes for you, Coach, and you, Mo. I don't know because, black don't crack. So I don't know the age difference. But to be honest, whatever your rate, I'm going to just say between the ages of 30 and 50. Like I said, I don't know your age range. But you know what guys like us really look for?
What?
Not say how y'all was raised, because y'all was raised by great ones, but how y'all mamas was. Now, that's what y'all can never stand up and be. because they took care of the house, they took care of their man, they did what they had to do. Now, if she doing all of this,
Joy,
I'm gonna get out there and do it.
I'm not laughing at you, boss. I'm
No.
not laughing at you, but I know that's like Joy is one of my
Let me-
best friends, so I know her background. But I'm gonna let her answer that question because it's not always the case.
It's not always the case because Monique knows my story. Baby, I was holding that house down.
No. Okay, not monetary. When I'm saying,
No, she's not talking about monetary.
No, I'm not monetary. And I was the parent in that house.
To her
So-
mom.
well, the house is your castle. You're supposed to be.
No,
But what I'm saying is, a lot
Not
of
when
y'all
you a
don't.
child.
You talking about her mother's house.
Yeah, we talking about when she was a little girl.
Yeah, so that the way that my mother was, and I will give you just a little bit of background, because the reason why I'm a coach and the reason why I'm a therapist is because my mother struggles with addiction. Okay, and so I was raised partly myself, and then I moved in with my grandmother. Okay, and so
Okay, even her.
so even with my grandma, what you hear right now is my grandmother.
Okay.
The wisdom that I have is from my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So my grandmother raised me to be wise and to be a critical thinker because she was 10 children by herself. You know what I'm saying? And she always told me that you are the sum total of your decisions, so choose wisely. And I
But a lot.
I do.
Okay, but a lot of y'all, and I give my hat off to your grandmother, but a lot of y'all, whether it be the mother or how the grandmother was raised, your shoes ain't big, your feet ain't big enough to walk in these shoes. Those were the women.
And I
Y'all,
have to question
y'all,
that too.
y'all crawling right now. Y'all trying to get to that, but you just ain't there yet. It's not, even after all what you've done, it's still not there yet.
I beg to differ.
And you know why?
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
just
that
give
too.
you.
And I really,
I'm gonna just give you why. You want me to
Okay.
tell you why?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe if it wasn't in your household or your household, Mo, like you said, Mo, you've been married twice, right? When you look at the grandmothers and the mothers and all of them, like this brother right here, we've been down to the thick of it. I know his mother's only had her husband. When you can have the man stay there that long, that's when you're doing it.
no, I beg to differ. And the reason
Mm-mm.
why I say that is because a lot of women stayed in unhealthy, abusive relationships based on how society treated women. My grandmother was not able to get her own bank account until the early 90s.
Wow.
It was late 70s, early 80s where women were able to get their own bank accounts. So a lot of women stayed in certain situations because of the financial reasons, and a lot of them stayed in that situation because of the house and the things of that nature. But they was lonely people. And we just now get into a place of divine masculine and the divine feminine being able to work together and co-create and cohabitate. So what you're basing it on, a lot of it was an abusive cycle. You get what I'm saying? And so these women was in this abusive cycle and did not know how to get out because we live in a white patriarchy society. Okay. And so when you live in a white patriarchy society, women are seen as objects and not as people.
So,
now they're definitely seen as objects.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this because, like, I'm talking about my mother in general. Like my mom's like, all my father did was go out and work and come home and drop the check off on the table. You know what I mean? Mom's paid all the bills. Mom's made sure the kids was right for school. Mom's made sure that the food was on the table, food was in the refrigerator, everything. My father worked like 3 jobs, whatever. So he was, when he come home, he slept or sleep or whatever, keep it pushing. But she took care. She was the doctor, the lawyer, the teacher. She was all of those
matriarchs of the house.
And she had to be, but my father never hit my mother. My father never cursed or wilded out on my mom's. None of that. But that's just where she came from. You know what I mean? You know, that was just her mentality, and it was just in that day, in that era, that's just what it was from. My grandmother, she was like that too. She made sure food was on the table, this, that, and the third, and pops and grandpops, their job was to maintain the home financially and security, and make sure that was taken care of. And the mothers were, the mindset was different. They wasn't talking about going no club. They wasn't talking about hanging out or buying no red bottom shoes. And they wasn't doing that. They knew that in that time and that era, it wasn't about that. This is a different era. So the mindset of women today are different than the mindset of the women in the 60s and the 70s. These women today are totally different. Their mindsets are totally different. I think that,
And I think, like I said, I think it has a lot to do with the way society has groomed women to feel like they don't have any value unless you are cooking, cleaning, and taking care of children. And that is not our main purpose and our main goal in life, is to be able to be the only level of support for your family. That is your main goal, your main purpose. And I think that's why a lot of women give up the pussy, is because they feel as though unless I'm giving up something, I need to be able to feel like I'm worthy.
Okay, Coach, can I say something?
Go ahead.
I want you and I want Mo to explain it to me. I've had a deep conversation with a female, and she says that she is the woman. She works, has a good job, has her own house, everything. But she said if she gets with somebody or anything, thank you, she wants to be kept. On that note, what is being kept in your eyes mean? You, Mo, or you, Coach, what does that mean? Because she explained to me what kept is.
Taken care of. That's basically what she meant, right?
Yes.
A kept woman. She wants the man to take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
All her desires, all her needs, materialistic things, she wants her man to provide that. That's what she means by being kept.
Right. Okay. Now, is that a belief of yours?
Tell me the scenario. You said he's like what Ross said, he's working and taking care of business and.
Yeah. Well, she told me like this. I said, so being kept means, when she explained it to me, so I said, okay, if he's doing, what is your job? What are you doing?
Saying if he's working and bringing home financial.
He's well off to keep her. What is her job?
Her job is to be the wisdom, the resource, the sensuality, the spiritual priest of that home, or the priestess of that home. There are many, many aspects of a woman.
So many aspects that we bring to the table.
That we bring to the table, and we also, the house is unable to run. You know what I'm saying? Without the support and the guidance of a woman, because a woman brings a different aspect, a different perspective, because she's looking. So when people say, well, she wants to be kept, I can understand that. That's not ain't no way. Okay? If you dangle a carrot in my face and be like, because I pay these bills, you gotta suck my dick. No.
And see,
so that's the thing is, I mean, if a woman is being kept, then she is secure enough to be able to be like, he's handling his part and his role. I can flourish and bloom in my role because I know that I have the security of this man. Because that's what she's saying.
Okay, well, how it explained to me when I asked her to explain it, I said, well, when she told me what she does, I said, well, if I was that dude and I provided everything that you want, what would you do? She said, well, your meals would be cooked because I can cook. So your clothes, I would go get them from the cleaners and all of that. I can pick that up from the cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So basically, She says, and I also never believe in telling my man no. I said, okay, after a while, it is what it is. But I still want to know what's the significance if you can still jump online and order this $2,500 bag, $3,000 bag. But I'm saying go ahead and get that. Like, but what else besides you can say you could take care of the household? Then she hits me with, oh, well, I'll go and volunteer. And, you know, that'll take up some time of my day. But what significance does that bring to me?
Okay, so like I said, I'll just you
And
want to
but
go
one more thing before you start, Mo.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mama.
Her kid, it would be just them two. No kids involved, no nothing.
Okay.
Not that she already had kids. Their kids is big and grown. It would just be them. So now it's Mo and the man in the house, Coach
Good.
and the man in the house, but you're being kept.
Okay. I have that was my reality just before my husband and I broke up. So my children are grown. They were still in the house, but they're grown. They're self-sufficient on their own. They can work and do their thing, right? I got married a second time. Kids are grown. Him and I don't have children together, right? So that's pretty much the scenario you're talking about, right?
Correct.
Okay. So there's so much that I brought to that marriage. Because he was the provider and he loved to provide. Like he loved to bust his ass. He had his own business. So he loved to bust his ass out in the street, work, and bring home money to pay the bills. That made him feel like a man. It made him feel like, you know what I mean? He was doing his job. And I wasn't working most times. Sometimes I was, but most of the time I wasn't working. And we were still able to work in that capacity. It wasn't like he felt like I wasn't doing my part or whatever, because forget the cooking and the cleaning and whatever. Forget all of the physical things that a woman can do in a house. Because like you said, you could cook your own food. You know what I mean? You can you can wash your own clothes. I'm sure you can go get the clothes from the laundry, you know, from the cleaners or whatever. You can do that too. What is she bringing? There's so much that I brought into that relationship. Just naturally, a man and a woman, we both can't do the same thing.
No.
The female brings something to the table that the male can't, and the male brings something to the table in a relationship that the woman can't. And that's why it's such a great balance. The man and woman is such a great balance. Nobody was able to help him to get to where he needed to be in certain areas except for me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He needed certain things from me that he couldn't do on his own. And like I said, forget the physical shit, just to help him understand that he was able to create a business. I had to do all of that. I had to cheer him on and let him know you ain't got to work for them people down there at the tow yard. You can get your own truck. You can get your own tow truck. You can do X, Y, Z in the third. Help him get all of those things in order so that he can run his business. Cheering him on, helping him to understand that he was the awesome man of God, doing all of those things as a woman. He can't do that on his own.
That's what a good woman is supposed to do. She's supposed to help him, prepare him to fight that battle, to go out there and fight those wars. Like,
yeah,
even though she might be working and she got a job too, but she's supposed to, after he come in from fighting them battles, she's supposed to come in and feed him, get him strong, to go back out there mentally and physically, to go back out there every day to fight in that everyday war that he got to fight, because it's rough for us out there.
Yeah.
It's
and even more importantly, just to be his peace.
Right.
A woman just being the nurturing person.
I agree with you 1,000%.
The nurturing person that we are, there's a side of us, there's a soft side, such a feminine side. There's a place in us that men, they just don't have. And it's nothing knocking them or nothing against the man. It's just something that God gave to us that they don't have. And that's why I said the balance, that makes such an awesome balance in a relationship. He should be able to come home and be able to know that he could put his secrets in my hands and be safe. Lay his chest on my breast and find safety and comfort and peace.
Exactly.
So that's what I provide and bring to the table. Just one of the things. That's not, there's so many other things and aspects that I'm supposed to provide and can provide as his wife. But that's just one of the things.
I agree. 1,000%. 1,000%. But I hate to throw a monkey wrench in the situation, but our time is about up. We had a beautiful talk. Coach, we're gonna get back with you, Coach.
Yes.
Organized boss, we're gonna get back with you. We appreciate y'all because we got
so much.
We got a whole plethora of stuff. Coach, we got some stuff for you. So you ain't gonna get away like that. We got some stuff for you. You are not gonna
And
get away.
every time Coach come on, you hit me.
Exactly.
And that go for Mo too, because y'all see I don't have no gloves on. I'm straight raw. We doing it with no gloves.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Coach, we appreciate you.
I mean, listen, me and Monique have had plenty of conversations, and she will tell you I am the realest one. Baby, it's not a whole lot that you can do to scare me away. I've been doing counseling for 14 years. There's nothing that nobody can do or say that I have not wrote a treatment plan for. Okay.
Let me tell you something. And a lot of these young sisters need to hear your book. They need to hear your playbook. So get your playbook together. There's a lot of young sisters that they need to hear your playbook.
But can I say this too? And this is just a little tidbit, as what you call it, and it's a little joke, and he knows it. Coach, you're in the South.
Yes.
You live in the South. Mo, you in the South, or where you at?
Yes, I'm in the South.
Okay. Well, me and him do a lot of traveling, and I'm very finicky when it comes to food. Now, y'all got all of this, and you got all of this, and you do that. But if neither one of y'all could burn, I swear to God, I'm gonna let it be known. Because if it takes that, hold on. Because if it takes that, I'm decent, but I'll throw my brother right there against any woman sometime.
Listen to me. First of all, I'm gonna tell you about this one here. Okay.
Oh, which one?
She can throw Coach.
Right there. Okay.
Coach throws down. She throws down, no doubt about it. And the fly thing about her is because she doesn't eat, and me either. I don't eat pork. I don't eat beef. I used to, but during COVID,
none of us here eat that.
I stopped. Okay, so I just eat chicken, and I eat like fish and shrimp and stuff. She throws down with no meat. She can make chili, and that shit tastes like it got meat in that mug. You hear me?
We may have to do a battle. I'm gonna sponsor him. You sponsor her, and we'll be the judges. Because I'll put Rod against Coach, and I will put Rod against Coach.
Rod, you gonna get
me and Mo used to cook together.
Rod,
me and Mo used to cook together. Me and Mo used to cook together.
Yeah.
Rod cooks. No.
Rod get busy.
We used to cook in the restaurant, and Rod throws down. We did the chicken and waffles joint.
No. We're not even gonna go. Rod, stop. Don't do some pasta, Rod.
Me and Mo.
Let me just tell you, okay, before we end this live, I make collard green gumbo, baby, that will make you slap.
Baby,
Rod, she's firing shots at you. Rod, come on, bro.
I gotta get my church fan on that one.
She's firing shots at you, Rod.
Rod, listen, I love you. We've been down for a long time. We cooked together in that restaurant. We got down together. I know what you made of. But Rod, I have to take the truth. She will run you over like a bulldozer. I promise you.
Got you. We about to roll out. We appreciate y'all. We'll get back with y'all. We will get big with y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the love. Mo, that was a good one, Mo.
Yo, that was a good one. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on and sharing and joining us to talk our shit. We appreciate that.
Mo, that was a good one, Mo.
That was a good one.
Mo, we get back in next week. We pop back up next week. We're going to have some more topics. We're going to have some more situations. We appreciate y'all, all that came along. Man, go back and check this joint out. Or questions y'all hit us up. And listen, join Chop Cheese TV on Facebook so that we can add you on to put you on the show. It's Chop Cheese TV on Facebook. Join on to it so we can put you on the show and y'all can put your 2 cents in the game, man. Listen, Mo want to know.
Baby, I got so much shit I want to talk about. I want to know. Okay?
Easy. We appreciate y'all, man. We out of here, man. Till next time. Easy does it.